Katrina, Foodie with a Life, and we're making today a sauteed kale egg sunny side up with balsamic. So a couple things. So I have a beautiful Swiss chard here. This is in season. It's so vibrant. I'm just going to give it a quick rinse and wash cycle, like a little washing machine, and then we're going to throw it in a cast iron pan in a nice hot pan with a little bit of olive oil, kind of fry it up and then cook it down. So I did this with the rest of them already, but I'm just going to cut off the end, give it a quick chop. Swiss chard is actually, it's a little bit softer than like a Tuscan kale or a dinosaur kale, so the stems will cook pretty quickly. If I was using a Tuscan kale and I was pressed for time, I might slide off the leaves from the stem and just give them a quick chop. So I did that with this, and I have a nice big bowl. This is one bunch. When you buy it at a grocery store, it's just one bunch of the kale. So I'm just going to give it a little rinse here, and what's going to happen is a lot of the sand and the grit sits within the leaves. So as it kind of marinates in the water, all of that grit is just going to lower to the bottom. So I would do this and then leave it for about 5 minutes, and then I'm just going to take it right from here and I'm going to put it into my hot pan. Okay, so this has been sitting, our chard has been sitting for 2 or 3 minutes. So we're ready to go here and put it into our nice hot pan. I love cast iron pans. I live out of them. I actually have 2. Let's see here. So I have olive oil warming up, and it's beginning to get fragrant and ripple in the pan. And that's how you know that it's warm. I'm over on medium-high heat, and just give it a little test. Woo! That crackle means it's hot. So be careful. I'm just going to take this without stirring it up too much. I don't want any of that grit to get back into my leaves. So the water is going to crackle and pop. There's some water in there which will help to steam the chard. And I like this pan really nice and hot right off the bat because it kind of fries the kale a little bit. And then the olive oil dissipates and the leaves become coated and it begins to do more of a steam. So while this cooks, just a nice sprinkling of salt. This is a fine sea salt. Some freshly cracked pepper. Give it one more toss in the pan. Okay. You know what? Let's cover this up so I can walk away for 5-6 minutes or so, kind of see how it's going. I don't want it to be mush, but I definitely want it to be that really bright forest green, cooked down soft, so that I'm going to top it with balsamic vinegar, and then we'll put the eggs on top. So I'm going to take one of my big soup lids, let's give it a cover here, just so it helps to steam it. So now you have some time. Maybe pour a glass of wine or have a dance break.
West side rollers pushing whips through Georgetown, and we ain't talking Hoyas. All the way from Rainier Ave till it hit the Boyer. Plus we pass the balls like we alcoholic lawyers. The old number 7 was the number on the route. Now the old number 7 got me running at the mouth. Rainier Avenue must have came before the mountain. We rock, that's the flavor of the South End. Being right to the left, be easy. Airtight with the fresh, be easy. Smear right in your chest, be easy.
So this has been cooking about 5 minutes or so. My pan's up pretty high, so this is giving it a nice fry. And you know, if you end up with too much water in the pan, just cover it, pour out the water, put it back on. No big deal. So what I want to do is have it finish cooking in the balsamic. So I just have some really nice balsamic vinegar here. And this doesn't have to be balsamic, it can be a red wine, a champagne, or whatever does it for you. Personally love balsamic. I don't know, 2 solid tablespoons or so. This makes it a little sweet, a little caramelized. I'm going to give it a little toss here. And you can see it's cooked down so much. And then once this is done, we'll plate it and then we'll cook our egg up real quick and be ready to go. Okay, so the kale is cooking down. It's getting super fragrant in my house. This is really nice and caramelized on the pan. So I'm just going to take this right up. Yum. Oh my gosh. I eat this for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. This is, and also, like, bachelors out there, this is an awesome dish. One of my really good guy friends, we ended up seeing each other at the grocery store, and he was, I don't know, he was buying kale or something, and I told him I made this. He's fully converted. So, guys out there, don't be afraid. So this is plated. I'm just going to cover it just to keep it warm while I cook my egg. Alright, so our pan is hot, the kale is cooked. Alright, and I like my eggs pretty soft, sunny side up. Do a nice crack here in the pan. Get a little fry on it. Salt, pepper. The trick I like to do is just give it a quick cover. Alright, so this guy's done. This is how I like that. Woo! That's gentle. Alright, so I'm going to plate this and do my second one. Okay, so my second egg is ready to go. Gently pulling this out of the pan. Nice fried egg. Woo! Come on. There you go. So I'm going to finish this guy off. If you can see, the greens are underneath. I'm going to finish this guy off with some beautiful local chev I picked up at the grocery store. This is a goat's milk cheese. It's been a little bit aged, so it won't be as creamy. I like something a little bit kind of tart and pungent with this because you have the sweetness of the kale, the sweetness of the balsamic. So I'm just going to melt that right on the eggs there. Beautiful. Finish it off with quick little drizzle of olive oil. So good. And then maybe just a crack of pepper. Oh, beautiful. From Foodie with a Life, enjoy your meal. This is truly delicious food for busy people. Have a nice day. Thanks.